Hello, this is Juanes and this is Lifting the Veil. Today I want to talk about the sacrament of baptism. If you remember the video that I posted a while ago about the sacraments, I just briefly touched about all the sacraments but didn't really get in depth about what they were. So today I want to talk about the sacrament of baptism. It's amazingly important to understand our calling as Catholics, as Christians, because we do have a calling and a responsibility once we have been baptized. It doesn't matter if you haven't done anything in many years. It doesn't matter even if you forgot that you were baptized. You are called to be a priest, a prophet, and a king. I'm also called to be that because through baptism, we receive those three callings: to be priests, to be prophets, and to be kings. How amazing is that? How exciting is that? You should be jumping of joy. The reason why I'm saying this is exciting is because your life will change if you understand that you are called to be a priest, to preach to people, to bring God to people through His Word, through the sacraments if you do become an actual priest of the church. But if you're a lay person like myself and my family, you are called to speak about Jesus Christ in your daily life. Don't only show it with your actions, show it with your words, because people listen. And people want to talk about Jesus. People want to hear about Jesus. But there's not enough people talking about Jesus. So take the job seriously. Take your calling seriously. Are you baptized? Then you're called to be a priest. If you're baptized, like I said before, you're also called to be a prophet. To proclaim the good news and also the bad news. If you have a friend who is walking towards a hole, warn him, tell her, hey, you're walking towards a hole. That's being a prophet. A prophet not only warns about the bad things or good things, a prophet just simply knows, not because he's a magician, but because he reads the signs. I mean, if there's two cars going at the same speed, on the same direction, opposite directions, and coming at each other, they're going to crash eventually, right? It doesn't take a genius to see that. So if you're baptized, you're also called to be a prophet. And finally, if you're baptized, you're called to be a king. Not necessarily the king of England or the king of a castle, of an army, but yes, you are called to be a king in many ways. A king of your family, a king of an army, of God's army, but not a king with a crown, maybe more like a crown like the Lord received when He was crucified. A crown that's going to hurt. But when you're king, you're called to provide. You're called to face the fears. You're called to lead. You're called to follow. But most importantly, you're called to be a king like Jesus Christ was. Because He invites us to become one with Him. In the sacrament of baptism, it's beautiful. You immerse yourself in water. You die to your old self, to your old dreams, to your old habits, and you're born again to live for Christ and to be a priest, a prophet, and a king. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless you. Have a good Sunday.